And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. And the game arrival sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of New Orleans, where we're bringing you action tonight. And we've been waiting. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Sunday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Clippers in Los Angeles. So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Medu. He's out there with Brooks. And it's Bailey in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, we've got Brown. And it's Perkins in at the small forward. Here we go. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question. I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And finished off by Brown.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Butler. The pass to McCall. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brooks against Perkins. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Passes it to Bowden. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Bowden's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's an 8-point differential. Here's Bailey trying to get open as Brooks doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Brown. Again, the Pelicans score.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over to the left wing. And the basket by Bailey.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
From deep three-point range, McCall misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The Suns making a change here. There's a minute left in the first. Clock at 6. Pass to Medu. From deep. Pelicans pull it in. This, of course, their first time matched up with the Suns. Takes it off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Pelicans leading by 9. Here's McCall. Carried from 15 feet out. McCall's got 5 points so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Perkins kicks to Brown. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 12. From New Orleans. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Foster passes to Medu, and Butler sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here is Brooks. Shot clock at 6.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Great job defending that ball from the edge of the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
It's good. McCall's got 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defenders really didn't make any impact at all.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by McCall. Pelicans leading by 15. At the elbow, it's Brown. Shot from 12. Again, the Pelicans score.
Hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting a clean look there.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Foster. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. How do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached. Great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
From deep, Brooks hits it from three-point range. Brooks has got 5.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The 10th. The Pelicans score.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
It's stolen by Brown. Butler at the elbow. Back to Brown. A 3. A nice shot by McCall. McCall's got 7 now in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Brown. Shaw passes to Brooks. High post try. They get it back. Pelicans leading by 20. To the middle. Stolen by Brooks.
Oh no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 10 points in the game so far. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Ken. New Orleans had no problems getting going, displaying the force of a title. And that's all we have for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Suns trail by 18. They've got Perkins. And it's Brown in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Medu. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Man, that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify it.
And there's the pass to McCall. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's New Orleans with it. Perkins, the pass to Brown. New Orleans moving it around. 4 on the clock. Here's McCall. Bangs home the trifecta. McCall's got 18 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Suns trail by 21. Passes to Bailey. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and stolen by Perkins. Here's Bowden. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Suns making a change here. Here's Thornwell. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, it's been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically a second year for his first year playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Let's go. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Pelicans leading by 21. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's the call. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Plenty of space. Unable to get that one.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Bowden. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pelicans on. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, easy call.
You can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Perkins with the block. Floats it up for Butler. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
McCall misses. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's good, 2 points. And it's 13 points for Brooks.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Mark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
1:46 left in the fourth. To halt the run. Got a hand on it. Here's McCall. Here's Bowden. And another 3 for New Orleans. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Butler sends it back.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Shaw passes to Brooks. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Bowden. He gets it in there.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Shaw, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's McCall. From deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it turns out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch.